It was supposed to be her final act in office. A farewell meeting, a last appearance, one final address to the people she once ruled. But on Tuesday night, Thornton Township's boardroom sat quietly. No cameras flashing, no grand speeches, no Tiffany Henyard. The woman once considered one of the most powerful political figures in South suburban Illinois was gone, without a word, without a trace. This wasn't just the end of a chapter, it was the final fall of Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany. Henyard wasn't always a controversial figure. For years, she had built her image as a bold, ambitious leader, a young black woman breaking barriers in local government. Holding dual roles as the mayor of Dolton and the Thornton Township supervisor, Henyard exercised influence over two overlapping constituencies, wielding power with confidence. Sometimes, critics said, with arrogance. But beneath the surface, cracks had already begun to form. Rumors of misuse of taxpayer money, lavish spending, and aggressive leadership started circulating. And by 2024, those cracks had widened into full-blown scandal, catching the attention of residents, watchdogs, and eventually, the FBI. An active FBI investigation into Henyard's financial dealings soon became public. Reports alleged misuse of township funds, including extravagant spending, questionable employee payouts, and untraceable expenses. Town hall meetings turned chaotic. Dolton residents, once supporters, now demanded transparency. Protest signs reading, "Where's our money?" and "Fire Henyard" became common sights. But through it all, Henyard remained defiant, calling the allegations politically motivated and claiming she was being targeted for being a strong black woman in power. Still, the pressure mounted, and so did the lawsuits and legal battles that followed her every move. Then came December 2024. During the Democratic caucus for the Thornton Township supervisor race, Henyard was rejected by her own party. Despite her attempts to challenge the outcome legally, her challenge was dismissed, leaving her with a single path forward, a long-shot write-in campaign. In the end, it wasn't even close. Napoleon B. Harris III, a Dixmoor native, Northwestern graduate, and respected former state senator, secured nearly 75% of the vote. Henyard's time as township supervisor was officially over. But the blow that truly marked her political collapse came earlier in February. Henyard had been seeking re-election as mayor of Dolton, a role she used to command with force. But this time, voters pushed back. Hard. She lost the Democratic primary by a wide margin to senior trustee Jason House, a local figure known for his measured approach and focus on community issues. Then, in the general election, House went up against independent candidate Cassandra Hobson Jordan and won in a landslide, firmly closing the door on Henyard's influence in Dolton. Henyard tried to challenge the results, but the court struck her down once again. By May 2025, the writing was on the wall. Her final township meeting was scheduled. It was her last opportunity to show face, offer words of closure, or at least acknowledge the moment. But Henyard didn't show. Instead, Thornton Township residents took the spotlight during public comment, thanking the Board of Trustees for guiding the community through one of its most turbulent political eras. There was no mention of regret from Henyard. No farewell, no accountability, just absence. Tiffany Henyard's rise had once inspired hope, a symbol of youth, diversity, and new leadership. But her downfall is now a case study in political overreach, scandal, and isolation from the people she once served. Her tenure will likely be remembered not for policy or progress, but for controversy, courtroom battles, and missed opportunities. What happens next remains uncertain. Will the FBI indict her? Will civil lawsuits proceed? Will she attempt a comeback? Only time will tell. But for now, one thing is clear. Tiffany Henyard's reign is over. If you found this breakdown informative, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for ongoing updates, and comment below with your thoughts on Tiffany Henyard's downfall. Was justice served, or is there more we haven't seen yet?